G'day guys, and welcome to another Cisco tutorial I've got today for you guys. Hostname resolution is what it's going to be all about, so without further ado, let's get stuck into it. To 138, you're trying to ping the Boston router and get to the area shown in the figure below. What should you do to allow the ping to work? So we've got ping Boston router 1 and domain server, unrecognized host or address or protocol not running. So what we're going to do here, add the entry to the NAT translation table, add the entry to the hostname table, add the entry to the MAC address table, or change the encapsulation protocol. And I've noticed a lot of these questions, they will be pretty much a principle or a guideline of what they simply follow. There'll be a number of commands as well. So in this case, we need a hostname table entry in order for it to be able to determine the exact name. So that is the answer B. 239. What command displays the hostname table on the router? Show IP host, show IP name, show name, show host. So after hostname tables, so it's probably not going to be those two likely. And IP, there's nothing mentioned about that. So it's D, show host. 240. To configure your router to query a DNS server, what command do you use? IP name server address, IP DNS address, IP domain address. DNS server, so that has to involve names as we're after domain name system. So it's probably going to be one of the top two. And yep, you can pretty much pick a winner. It's A, IP name server. 241, you have decided to remove the entry for the Boston router from your hostname table. What command would you use? We've got no IP host, no IP host, no host, no host in global config modes and without. So unlikely that you'll be able to make this change without being in global config mode. As you can see, these commands aren't in global config mode. So it's going to be one of these two. And pretty much hostname will have the host and the IP address it's associated with, so it leans towards A, and that is the answer. No IP host BOS R1. 242. What command would you use to resolve the BOS R1 router to the IP address of 15.10.05? Got another lot of commands here. Host BOS R1, IP BOS R1, IP name BOS R1, and IP host BOS R1. What command would you use to resolve the name? So it would be D. IP host BOS R1, so it'll be essentially getting the right. It's a lot about syntax with these questions, really, and being able to remember them and apply them in the right situation. So that's the answer for that one. 243. Which command has created the output shown in the figure below? We've got default domain is not set. Name address lookup uses domain service, so there's the name service there. And we've got a few things here: host port flags, age type addresses, and in order to get this output, pretty much have to eliminate what wouldn't be used, and host is the first thing it starts off with. So naturally you go B is the answer, show host. 244. When administrating your Cisco router, it tries to do a DNS query every time you have a typo in a command. How can you disable this? You've got IP domain lookup, no IP domain lookup, no host lookup disabled. I noticed in a lot of my Cisco I guess practice things I had back when I was doing university, I had to type this in the command about 1,000 times, so I remember it off the back of my hand. It is no IP domain lookup, B. 245, you have configured your router for a name server, but you still find that names are not being resolved. What command would you use? IP domain lookup, no IP domain lookup, IP routing, IP name server lookup. Basically the opposite of what we were doing before, so the answer is A. IP domain lookup will do that for you. And that's all, folks. A nice short one today, and thanks very much for watching on. I've got my website there on onlinecomputercoaching.com if you want to check out any more videos, and subscribe away, like the video. It'll be muchly appreciated. The more subscribers, the better content I can give out, the more content I can give out, and just amazing, and that would be awesome. So thanks for hanging around, guys. I'll see you all next time.